Donald Trump is in China, and he gave a very flattering speech. He appeared quite drugged and drunk. Of course, that's part of the role. He's appearing weak before the world as he stands in front of not one, but two Chinese flags that are next to one U.S. flag. All that is a ritual. A lot of people aren't aware of what's going on. He is an agent of the New World Order. If you listen to Z, he talks about this continued global cooperation partnership, of course, under the guise of fighting terrorism, right, and providing stability. We hear constantly about this U.S. China partnership, and as Donald Trump references, other nations. Mind you, this is happening about a week after the announcement of the drill that China is involved in, bombing a U.S. territory by the name of Guam. And you might also remember back in 2007, especially if you're a regular viewer of this channel, the Top Off 4 was a drill that took place in Portland where the DoD was running a war game exercise in aerospace known as Vigilant Shield 08. Well, on the ground, Homeland Security was running a drill in which Guam, Phoenix, and Portland were hit by a terror attack. But really, it being an event that would lead to something larger, or would really, in reality, be something larger. Not really a terror attack, but really something of a larger scale. The United States being attacked by a larger nation. So they've been drilling for this World War III scenario for a very long, long time, involving many of our cities in the zombie apocalypse drills. Here I am, 10 years after Top Off 4, after covering it personally, after getting the press pass, living off the grid many states away, reading about China, practicing the bombing of Guam. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia getting their people out of Lebanon, a lot of concerns about it being involved in a war as well as the CIA putting out a document linking Osama bin Laden to Iran, or Iran rather to Osama bin Laden, as Iran enters the crosshairs along with North Korea. And I did say before that China would side with North Korea, not the United States. There's a lot of disinformation out there geared towards confusing people about who's wearing the pants. So I believe that the actions of Donald Trump are deliberate to appear weak, while Z really comes across as the president of the world, not Donald Trump. This is all there in plain sight. You can even see the top news of the day. Donald Trump trades, his fury for praise in dealing with China. Of course, a lot of people don't know still what this open symbolism means, how all this is being done in plain sight. And one more detail that I want to share with you as well. This is all occurring just days after the EMP drill within our own nation, in which we saw internet problems, not only with Comcast, but other areas. And they did announce that there would be some real world possible effects, or that it would simulate, rather, landline phone issues, satellite internet issues, other forms of communication internet issues. And one of the things that I noticed, which is a little bit odd, since Google, Facebook, Twitter are testifying in this so-called investigation before the Senate, and I'm going to upload a video tonight. It's a little depressing, right? Because it kind of like is almost a punch in the gut to every independent content creator who has put their faith in Google to a certain extent. But some of you just aren't going to believe this. That's why I documented it. But Google linked to the Daily Stormer, which is a top neo-Nazi website. Even the media has written articles about Daily Stormer, so if you don't know about Daily Stormer, it's been in the media recently for moving its servers or its website offshore. Who's writing the Daily Stormer, and why is Google News linking to the Daily Stormer? They don't even have the Daily Stormer blacklisted as a site to not link to. That is a sign of alarm. I'm Alex Ansary. Subscribe if you're new. Support if you can. I'll be back.